Hello everyone, South Royal Navy checking in. I'm sorry it's been so long since I've posted on YouTube. The thing is, I keep getting ideas for videos, but then I never actually get around to sitting down and getting them filmed and getting them uploaded, but I'm changing that now. Today I'm going to talk about things that annoy the blind. Obviously the title is sarcastic. I don't want anyone to actually do this stuff. It's only going to make you look immature and jerkish. So, one of the most common questions I get is, who takes care of you? Like, who helps you bathe? Who helps you eat? I don't need help doing that stuff. I can do it myself. Like, okay, I can't cook in the oven yet, but I know plenty of sighted people who can't even cook in the microwave properly. Or who can, but are prone to accidents. Oh God. This one can be corroborated by several people that I've spoken to about this. Have you listened to Enter movie or television show here? We don't listen to TV, movies, videos, what have you. We watch them just like you guys. I know that some of you are super sensitive and want to... Somebody posted about this on Facebook the other day, and I don't remember the phrasing that she used. But basically, a lot of sighted folks want to alter their language when they're talking to us, and it's more offensive if you do that. There may be a certain blind person here and there that will want you to, coddle them, essentially. But for the most part, like I said, it's more offensive if you exclude words like look, see, and watch from your vocabulary when you talk to us. Another thing that a lot of us universally hate is being spoken over. For instance, I don't know how many times I've gone to restaurants and, the waiter or waitress will look at whoever I'm with and say, well, what does she want? And I'm like, dude, I'm sitting right here. I don't normally say that to their faces, but I pipe up and answer. 'Cause, we're blind, we're not deaf, we're not mute. We can just because we can't exactly make eye contact with you, we can talk to you. And I personally, when I know someone is talking to me or getting ready to talk to me, I turn my head in their direction. Again, I might not be able to look them right in the face, but I'll still be looking towards them. Let's see here. Something a friend and I were discussing last night. People ask me all the time, excuse me, if I have a guide dog, and if not, when I plan on getting one. Now, I have nothing but respect for people who have guide dogs. If it works for you, that's great. There are just some of us who, for one reason or another, are not disposed to have guide dogs, and I'm one of those people. First of all, you have to at least like dogs some to have a guide dog, and I live with them because I live with dogs because I have to. If I had it my way, we would just have cats. So, there is plenty of technology available today between the white cane, and there are apps that can be, smartphone apps that can be used to help us navigate. So I don't really feel like I need a dog. And I know plenty of blind people who, work and who get around perfectly well without a guide dog. So I don't, it's not a necessity. Oh man. See, I had this all planned out, and now I'm like forgetting half the stuff I wanted to say. Doing a funny voice and saying, who am I, is not cute. And it's not going to fool us. Unless you're like a professional voice actor, like unless you're, Tara Strong or... what was the lady's name that voiced Tommy in Rugrats? Whatever. At least if you're one of them, maybe you'll fool us. Otherwise, you're just going to look dumb. Because we're going to know exactly who you are, and it's offensive. Same with rearranging stuff on purpose to mess with us. Now, there will be occasions where, someone just moved something and forgot to tell me, which, that's different. And it's also different if you're, close friends with a blind person and you decide to try to mess with them, who am I? But if you're if you're not super close to them and you don't know them that well and you try to do that, that's not cool. You also can't expect them necessarily to remember your voice. A lot of us are good with voices, but if we've only met once or twice, it may not happen. Asking like, do you remember me? Do you know who I am? That's one thing. But like, if we say like, no, I don't think so. You're not, you can't just be like, oh, I thought you'd know my voice. Just tell us who you are. Also, trying to say, oh, I'm on your left when you're actually on our right is not cool. Most of us know our directions better than some sighted people, actually. And again, it's just childish and stupid. Excuse me. Let's see. I think I covered the basics. If I think of anything else, I'll do a part 2 to this, but I think I've covered the basics. Again, the title will appear as a sort of tutorial title, but again, it's sarcasm. Don't actually do any of this. You'll just make yourself look stupid and make a lot of enemies. Like, especially when people ask me if I've listened to such and such a TV show, that gets my hackles up real fast. Like, even if it's even if it's an innocent mistake, I would much rather be treated like a quote-unquote normal person and them be wrong than vice versa. And like I said, it's better to use the words that you normally use with a blind person. Oh, and don't over-describe things. That's one thing that a couple of people in my life have done. I mean, okay, if you see something out of the ordinary, yeah, tell me. Go ahead. But don't just tell me, okay, there's a blue car, there's a red car, there's, don't just tell me the everyday things that are going on. Again, there may be some blind people that would say differently than me, but for me personally, that's irritating, and I think a lot of blind people can agree. If you have any questions, please be sure to leave them down in the comments below. If you haven't already, please like and subscribe. All the links to my social media will be in the description. Periscope, Twitter, Facebook. I actually just set up a Facebook profile or fan page this past weekend, so go check that out. And again, if I think of anything else or if I've left anything out, I will do a part 2 to this. And I think I'll also do kind of a follow-up to this, which is, some of the most interesting questions I've been asked as a blind person, because there are actually people out there with really cool questions. So I would like to cover that, but that's going to be in a separate video. So that's it for today, guys. Thank you all for watching. Like I said, if you enjoyed this, please like and subscribe. Feel free to share if you want. You don't have to. And I will catch you later. Take care.